had to stop the live I was doing probably about 10 minutes ago and restart this live because you guys couldn't see me clearly. So I cleaned up my camera. I'm back. Rashida Strober. I am the world's first and only dark skin activist. I'm the reason that anybody, whether they be on YouTube, whether they be on social media of any kind, whether they be reality TV stars, I'm the reason they're talking about colorism, dark skin discrimination, and what I call darkism. In 1998, I started the first movement in history to fight for the eradication of colorism and darkism. And I called it dark skin activism, and I call myself the dark skin activist, which is my trademarked brand name. And dark skin activism, for those of you that don't know, it consists of me doing plays about only dark skin, writing books about only dark skin, and traveling around the country doing darkism talks, which I've been doing this work since 1998. It's original. No one's ever done it before me. No celebrity, no reality TV star. What happened was, after me building this movement from a grassroots level from 98 all the way up until 2010, when social media started to pick up, after I brought the first colorism channel to YouTube, it took a couple of more years for people to catch on, but 2015 I went viral for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism, and Black people online got wind of, oh, colorism is a thing to talk about, and that's how it spread. It started with me. But what happened is, people have never given me my credit. They've mocked me. They've scandalized my name. They've said all manner of evil and wickedness against me. They never gave credit. All they did was take. They stole. So, for example, after I went viral in 2015 for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism, then Black people online who did not previously know that colorism was a topic, they switched up their commentaries on different topics in the Black issues and started talking about colorism. And there are plenty of Black women that are online that have ripped off and plagiarized my work. Anybody that you hear talking about dark skin and colorism, they got the ideas from me, Rashida Strober. And I'm not saying that to be arrogant or to be narcissist. I'm saying it because it's the truth. My books include Darkism, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first motivational book for dark skinned females, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and version. I also wrote a book called Token Dark Girl, which is the first book to analyze dark skinned females in popular culture. I also created the first dark skin website. And again, all of these things I was mocked for, but then Black women on YouTube, and they turned around and copied everything I did and never gave credit. So I just need to give people the backstory. If you want to go to my website, find out more information about me, simply go to darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. You can also Google Rashida Strober, and you'll be able to fact check that I've been doing this work long before anybody on YouTube started talking about it. Dark-skinned women didn't want to talk about being dark-skinned. It was an embarrassment to them. That's why they didn't do it. They only started talking about it after I made it into a topic of discussion. And I looked at it as, this is important. I need to talk about this. It was so important to me that I wrote plays, books, and I continue to do this, do my darkism talks, created a word, darkism. Darkism is a phrase that I actually coined, and the book I wrote. So when these dark-skinned women saw me do this, that's when they said, oh, okay, let me start, talking about my dark skin, etc. So just want to give you guys the backstory. The backstory is very important. So a year later, I'm still here. I'm still fighting. I want to say shout out to my brother, Black Jesus Minister. There he is. You actually sent me this lovely, wonderful, beautiful t-shirt, and I'm so appreciative of it. I'm wearing it right now. If y'all don't know who Black Jesus Minister is, y'all need to make sure y'all go and check this brother out. He's a wonderful individual. He does a lot of debating in the conscious community. But I got the shirt and I'm wearing it here. There we go. Y'all see that? Yes, I got it on. And it's this t-shirt has his picture on it. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't be knowing what be going on with YouTube. Sometimes here, there's some stuff going on with YouTube here, but it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna keep moving right along. Good morning, everybody. I want to thank y'all for watching. Yeah, a year later, I'm still here fighting. I won't stop. I would never give up until I get justice. And so yeah, this morning, yesterday was Memorial Day. Good morning, Gia. Yesterday was Memorial Day. So, government offices were not open. So I was a little bit disappointed because I couldn't get in the paperwork that I needed to get in, even though I had prepared everything, got everything together in my case, and I got my stuff right here. And so I got up early this morning, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get up and get on down here and get this paperwork filed in. So, I can't really talk about the specifics of my case. I'm not gonna do that, but just to kind of give you guys just a general idea of the things I'm going through, hopefully to inspire people to, if you have been wrong, if you have your rights have been violated, you need to fight. You need to not just lay down and take it. That's the biggest thing I want you to take away. It's not easy. The road to justice is not easy, man. Listen, you got to be a fighter. You got to be a disciplined person, a person that follows through. So this morning after I had prepared all my paperwork, and there's always something that could potentially blindside you, and you're like, oh, okay. So I got down there this morning to take all this paperwork, and there needs to be separate copies for one entity, and then the other copies are being scanned, and I didn't know that. So I'm, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I'm a very active participant in my own struggle for justice. And so when you're an active participant, it's a learning curve. You're learning a lot of things. It's every day is different. It's not easy, but I'm still here. And if you want to support me financially, because a lot of people need to understand that when a person decides to fight for justice, it's not free. It costs money. Unfortunately, in America, they say that we're all entitled to justice for all, but it's really for those that got money. It's a money situation. Those that have money, they get justice way faster than those that do not have money. That's why a lot of people have been victimized. A lot of people have been victims of the criminal justice system, for example, and they're innocent. But because they didn't have the money to hire a top-notch attorney to defend them, they took a plea bargain. I'm just giving you an example. And the person is actually innocent. And it's all about the money. It's all about the money. So please make sure y'all support me. I'm in this dark-skinned activist fight for justice. I'm not going to stop. You can go to my Cash App. That's like the best and easiest way. Because like stuff like this, making copies and stuff, that costs me money. I have to go. I never know what I'm going to run into or face on a day-to-day basis in this pursuit of justice. So my Cash App, for those of you that want to make a contribution, is $Rashidalala. Once again, it's $Rashidalala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And you can Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe, and my GoFundMe will pop up. And my short-term goal is to reach $10,000 on that GoFundMe. My long-term goal is to reach $1 million so that I can defend myself and continue to fight for justice. My goal is to tour around the United States doing my Darkism talks, because I have a lot to share with people. People can learn a lot from me. And it's just the funding that I need. That's why I said my long-term goal is $1 million, to raise $1 million. So again, if you want to help me out financially, my Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And I'm here. I'm going to show y'all. I'm at Office Depot because I have to come in here and I have to make more copies and go back down to the courthouse and deliver this stuff and get this stuff done. I'm on a tight timeline. I'm at Office Depot right now. I mean, these people in Office Depot probably know me. They know, oh, she coming, because I'm constantly in here working on my cases and my litigation. I won't stop. I've been wronged. My rights have been violated. And I just refuse. It's just something in me. Understand, y'all. It's something in me. See, when you have a why, It's nothing in the world that's going to stop you. And deep down in my heart, deep down in the depths of my soul, y'all understand me and understand me good. I know that I've been violated. My rights have been violated, and I just refuse to lay down and just take it and tuck my tail and keep. I can't do that. I can't. And one thing about me, I'm not the type I don't do malicious stuff. You understand? I wouldn't spend my time and energy, you know what I'm saying, engaged in some form of litigation if somebody really didn't violate me. And another thing that moves me is there's so many people whose rights have been violated, but they don't, for whatever reason, they don't stand up for justice. They don't fight. And for me, it's just, my spirit is just, I want to fight. I want to fight whether I win or lose. Because to be honest with y'all, it ain't necessarily, I do want to win. But more important than the winning to me is just the continuance of the fight. To say, hey, listen, you violated me and I'm going to fight against me. You violated my rights and I'm going to fight. I'm not going to just, I see so many broken people around me. You know, I just look around me in my city and I look around the United States and the world and how so many people have been broken because their rights have been violated. They have been wrong. And especially when you're dealing in a system of racism and darkism, and being a dark-skinned Black woman that's literally on the bottom of the social spectrum, I can't sleep at night without continuing to, even if I didn't want to fight, y'all, and I'm talking legally, we're talking legally, because that's how I do. Even if I didn't want to fight, I'd still get up and fight. It's almost like I can't control my legal and intellectual fight. It's almost like it's robotic to me, because I intrinsically know that I was violated, and I'm just not willing to allow it to say, oh, let it go. No. And this is what I want to encourage people. I want to encourage people to know that there's a way. You can always find a way. If you have been wrong, if you have been violated, if your rights have been trampled upon, there is a way. I don't care what you have to do. Get on the phone, call lawyers. You might be able to find an attorney that will be willing to represent you, but you got to be willing to look for it. Ask for help. Write letters. I just don't like to see people violated without getting some form of justice. It doesn't sit well with the core of my humanity. You understand? It doesn't. And I'm just driven by that. And it's very difficult. I want y'all to understand that it's a marathon. It is not a sprint. And it is very difficult. And that's why people don't do it, because they just give up. They know that their rights have been violated. They know that they've been wrong, but they just it's just because you give up. That's the thing. Just because you give up, that doesn't mean that you're erasing the violation of your right. It's still there. So why give up? I heard a brother say, don't cry to quit, cry to keep going. He's right. I can't think of his name, but I heard him say that. I was like, he's right. Don't cry to quit. Cry to keep going. Because you're going to experience, I've experienced so many, all of the spectrum of human emotions, but at the end of the day, the only thing that makes me feel good, like I'm doing something right, like I'm peaceful with myself, is when I keep going, is when I keep fighting. And this is whether I win or I lose. That ain't even it. I'm going to fight for my rights. I'm going to stand up and fight for my rights. And I encourage you that, every situation is a learning situation and a teaching situation. It's a teaching moment. And I believe that these things have happened to me to allow me to be able to teach and help and inspire other people that have been victimized. Keep going. Fight for your rights. Don't just let it go. No. If you've been victimized, stand up and fight for yourself. You can do it. Trust me. I've been doing it this is June. June 15th, I believe, will mark a year, and I'm not going to stop. I am not going to stop until I see justice. I'm not going to stop. It's only an act of God that's going to stop me. I am not relenting. Okay? So that's really what I want to say. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Link 111. Good morning, Gia. Good morning, everybody that's watching. I appreciate all of the support. But that's really what I gotta say. I gotta go in here and just to show you guys, I got to go in here and make these copies and stuff. I gotta go inside the Office Depot, so I'm gonna get off of here and I gotta make my copies. And that's another thing. Be willing to do what you need to do. Like if there's an extra step that you need to take, be willing to do it. I had to learn that myself. Whatever you need to do to see it through to the end, be willing to do it. Because it's never going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. Let me tell you, it's never going to be easy. If you want easy, in fact, you need to make difficult and hard your friends. That's what I've learned. Fuck it. I'm already, I ain't no big Jay-Z fan, but he said he got that song Hard Knock Life. It's a fucking hard knock life already. From the day I was born out of my mother's womb as a dark-skinned black person, the fucking odds was stacked against me. You understand? It's been a hard knock life. Shout out to Jay-Z on that one. He was right. And most of us don't escape that hard knock life, but I'll be damned if I don't motherfucking fight through it. I'll be damned if I'm finna fucking lay down and take it. I ain't gonna just fucking lay down and take it. If my rights get violated as a person born in America, they say you got all these rights. And me personally, I'm going to exercise mine. Because that's your right. If you born in America, you got all these rights. Okay, I know it's hard. I know it's really about money. I know it's racism involved. I know it's darkism involved. But somebody out here need to hear this. Somebody out here done gave up on something where they was violated. And you understand? I want you to get up. I want you to keep going because I'm doing it. A year in, I'm still here. I'm still here and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. And I want y'all to support me. And I want to say thank you to those of you that have supported me. Like my brother, Black Jesus Minister, shout out to you. You have supported me. I got love for you. I want to say thank you to every single person that's behind me. It's some people out there that's some riders. It's some riders. Okay? Okay? It's some riders out there, but that's in my corner. They've been riding with me the whole time. Man, y'all are more valuable than gold to me. I want y'all to know that I really appreciate y'all. I do. That right there is from the depths of my soul. That's real. That is real. A year in and I'm still, like I said, this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Understand me. And I done ran a marathon, so I understand the analogy on a practical level. I ran the Atlanta Peachtree Road Race in 2019. 10K. Didn't give a fuck how tired I was. Didn't give a fuck if my stomach was hurting, because that's what happened when you're running. Sometimes your side hurt, your leg hurt. Your body is telling you stop, but it's all fucking mental. Because the pain is not going to always be there. Or it might. It might. But at least you know. See, that's the thing. If I drop dead the day of tomorrow, at least I know and I'm happy with myself and I left a legacy of fighting. I ain't finna just let nobody just, violate me like that. We cannot allow that. It's gotta stop. At some point, you gotta wake up and you gotta say, I'm not gonna allow myself to be violated in a country that says you got all these rights. You gotta stand up. You gotta stand up for yourself. Thank you, Caesar D-Cat. That's right. Help Dark Skin TV, Rashida Strober. Thank you. I need all the help I could get because, like I said, it's about money. You do need I need financial support. Y'all, if y'all only knew the struggle that I have faced financially, in pursuing justice, y'all be like, y'all have been donated. Y'all have been gave. Again, thank you to everybody that done donated to me, because y'all done helped me to make it happen. I got so much love and appreciation for y'all. And I want y'all to know I'm not going to stop fighting. I'm finna get up off here. I'm finna take my dark skin black behind, because I get blacker in the sun. You know, and I just feel like every day of my life, it's like my humanity is, when you walk out the door being black and dark skin, it's like your humanity, especially down here in the South, is always challenged. You could just, you know, this morning I was walking, minding my business, and this person looked back at me as if I'm like a threat. I'm not even thinking about you. I'm thinking about all the paperwork that I got to do. But this is shit that dark-skinned people experience. It's not just dark-skinned males. It's dark-skinned females. I go through hell on a fucking, just a day-to-day basis. And then people will try to tell you that you're not experiencing what you are experiencing, but you ain't never walked a day in my shoes. How you gonna tell me what I'm experiencing as a dark-skinned person? You can't tell me that, because if you're not dark-skinned and you ain't lived my life, and you don't see those slights on a day-to-day basis, just think about that. You minding your business, got your mind on what you trying to get done, and you got people looking at you like you're going to do something to them. I'm not even thinking about you. You're like the furthest thing from my mind. But this is what I go through as a dark-skinned person. It's called darkism. It's called discrimination. And I have been attacked for the past year because I've called it out. Because I did it my way. I'm not sitting up here subscribing to the way that this person want me to do it. They want to control the narrative. They want to control my tone because I'm dark skinned. But if it come from a non-dark skinned person, it's okay for them to be upset. It's okay for them to have emotions, basic human emotions. But a dark skinned person, a dark skinned female like me, I'm aggressive. I'm manly. I'm a threat. I'm finna do something to somebody. Do you know what the fuck it feels like to have to go through life with people doing that to you? Human beings are one of the fucking worst creations that God ever made. I've said it before and I say it again. It's because of how evil we are towards each other. It's evilness. It's straight evilness. And this is why I'm an anti-natalist, because anti-natalism is humanitarianism. To not exist is to not know this type of discrimination. To not exist is to not know what it means to be a dark-skinned person, living your life, walking, minding your business, and somebody looking at you as a threat because you're dark-skinned. You ain't did nothing. You ain't said nothing. You just breathing. It's fucked up. But that's why I'm still gonna fight. Once again, guys, my Cash App, if you want to support me, because I got to get off of here. I got to get this done. My Cash App is $Rashidalala, aka this ain't the Cash App, but I will not stop fighting. But my Cash App is $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. My GoFundMe, Google it. Just Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe and help me get to that the short-term goal of $10,000. I think I'm only $500 away. I want somebody to go on my GoFundMe and put that money there so I can show 10,000. That's my goal. My long-term goal is to reach 1 million. There's $1 million donor out there that I know gonna help me, because y'all see I'm putting in the work. I'm not just no talker. I'm a doer, baby. I'm a doer. I'm a woman of my word. Okay, I spoke to a brother out in New York that want to bring me out into New York to do a darkism talk. We talking about that right now. My goal is to travel around the world doing darkism talks, and I need money for that. I need money for my litigation. So support me. Support a person that's really putting in the work. Support a person that's really out here fighting for justice. And I'm not going to stop. Whether I get a lot of donations or a little, I'm still going to find a way to keep going, because God wants me to do this. The Cash App, once again, is $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. And I'm asking everybody that's on here to make sure y'all go and make a contribution to help me to keep fighting, to pay for my to help me to pay for my legal expenses that I have incurred and I continue to incur. That is what I need assistance with. The Cash App is $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Now you can find my Cash App and my PayPal at my website, darkskinactivist.com. darkskinactivist.com. And while you there, while you looking for the Cash App, scroll down to the bottom. You can also get a free ebook copy of my book, Darkism. It's free. A free ebook copy. Okay. So go there. You can go on my videos, any video on my YouTube channel, in the comment section or in the description, or on my website. You're going to see my Cash App and you're going to see my PayPal. And I'm asking you to support the real dark skin activist that's putting in the work. I need support financially. That's very important. I want to thank y'all for listening. I got to get out of here because y'all know I can talk. I'm a good listener too. I can listen. But when it's on my heart and mind, I gotta talk. Darkskinactivist.com. Cash App is $Rashida Lala. PayPal, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Love y'all.